Let's get it in. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. Your host with the most is Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. Yes, I got the hoodie out, bro. It's cold yet warm. I got shorts, but hoodie is that cold outside, and I got work to get to, so I got shit to do today. And this morning, we're gonna talk about weird energies anyway, because that's what's been going on, and how to handle it. Yesterday, I had my spiritual mentor with me. It was really good to see him, and he's a love teacher, and him explaining to me about love, and me explaining my weird energy, like the way I feel when people get critical of me or things don't go in my way. And I'll give you examples, case in point, so you can understand what I'm saying today. Let's get it in, shall we? Yeah, my car sounds like this now because of, guess what? There it goes. Because somebody tried stealing my catalytic converter. Talk about weird energies, right? So weird energies are abound. Life gets weird. Let me explain how weird shit gets. So this morning, right about now, I'm supposed to be on a yacht on a cold day on the lake, and I couldn't make it. It was last minute. I got invited. I have no reason to be there, but I do have reason to handle my business, so that's what we're gonna do. Take care of business. So Friday, 8:39 at night, this guy I never got to meet gets my card from his girlfriend, because we were at the convention. I was handing out my stuff, and he was supposed to send it to me, right? Okay. Friday night, hey, I want to get my order in. The place is closed till Monday, right? Oh, hey, I got to get my order in. Sure you do, bro. So do I. On Wednesday, when you first called me, you called me at 8:30 at night talking about your order. Well, I'm always going, huh. Now it's Monday. I go, okay, it's time to get your shit. And homeboy's like, already ordered from somebody else, bro. And I'm like, bro, I don't waste people's time. You know? Jesus couldn't lift open places on the weekend. I give you my wholesaler's information. I teach you how to use the web page, explain to you the SKU numbers, find you them because you wouldn't even find them yourself. I don't know what kind of fucking apron you want, bro. Pick one out. Finally picked it out. Probably doesn't like my attitude because I don't want to help him on a Friday night on my personal time. Okay, thank you. And now it's Monday morning. Okay, I ordered from someone else. You officially wasted my time. And you were weird. Weird energy. I tried emailing him back one time on Wednesday. Email didn't work for one day. I'm like, whose email doesn't work for 24 hours? So weird. But that's that weird energy. When I know somebody's coming at me, this is your morning motivation, my new skill set is to not respond. Like, sure, my ex, she walked away from me and made me more furious, but there's got to be a time latency period to not respond, to know that if I respond now, it's going to be a fight. Case in point, my ex-best friend who's gone to Jesus, and I already knew, leaving him in Brazil, trying to toughen him up. Some people take it as abuse. Some people take it as the foot up their ass. He would have never made it to Brazil if it wasn't for me. Your boy's the catalyst. So it's like blaming the chemicals that made the reaction, if you know what I'm saying. How many of us are doing that? How many of us are just reacting without putting in action? I am action, bro. I want to be the opposite of regret. I want to be the type of person that puts a foot in front of the other and says, I'm going to get something done. Case in point, me and being showered and ready. This is Monday morning. But not everybody's created equal. Some people are followers. They feel more comfortable because someone else took the lead and then they took the risk. It's not easy getting called this morning and someone's like, I need your help promoting my event. Okay? Like, I know I'm not going to get paid. And you know my last event wasn't a success. I don't do it anymore, bro. I don't do festivals anymore. I kind of learned my lesson from the universe. It's not my forte. Since my 15th birthday, nobody showed up. And I still owe money for this festival. So that's what it's like. One day boarding. Now some get back, right? And get back into returning all my messages. Everybody blowing me up Sunday night. Hey, can you do 2 hoodies? Hey, can you make these shirts? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's still Sunday. It's the weekend. I can't even enjoy my time. If I fight for my time, no one's going to be considerate of my time. They'll just be like, oh, I'll find someone else. Okay, cool. Go find someone else then. Because I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. And then I'm still not going to get the business from you. And you're still going to waste my time. And that's the one thing that I don't allow people to do is waste my fucking time. You don't want to have my baby? Say so, bro. Don't fucking waste my fucking time. I got shit to do. And motherfuckers acting like they don't have nothing going on. And that's what starts bugging me. That's when it all starts to get to a head. It's like, this kind of weird energy has to stop. You know, and it's not going to stop, but my response rate can step up, if you know what I'm saying. That's where I'm trying to figure it out. I got to get some money out of this account so I can pay some bills. Too long have we been the opposite. Too long have we been, let me let this engine stop because it's moving like a lawnmower. Or too long have I'll just take myself for instance. Too long have I been like your huckleberry and just jumped into the shit with my emotional instability, with me not concentrating, ow, that thing hurt, you know, making more energy, worse energy than it has to be. And that's on me. You know, I don't have to respond to people. If I know that it's going to get a response that's not so shiny, I'm not going to fucking do it, dude. Like, I got to be able, thank you very much, be able to control me. And that's all that matters. I don't know about anybody else's energy. Good energy, bad energy, weigh it, whatever you want to call it, weird energy. I still got to be me. And that's the thing that I started to realize is if it's going to bring the worst out of me, I can't engage, bro. Like if I know that somebody's about to argue with me, like my ex-best friend over monies and receipts. Well, I'm getting a receipt now. No, I don't need a receipt. Would you like your balance? No, I don't need a balance. Withdrawal. Let me get this done real quick. $200. Press it correct. Yes, I would like that. Cool. So I knew it. I knew he was arguing about money. I know he's all the way in Brazil. I know he's running out of funds. And I'm thinking I paid him back, right? We're even on the amount of time that his stuff was stored at my place. You know, paying attention to the money. Put the debit card back in the wallet. Boom, boom. Paying attention. Grab cash. Put in pocket. Pay attention. Not get in trouble. Throw away tissue. Grab receipt. Transaction complete. Okay. Transaction complete. All right, here we go. So we're going into the day, and it's not easy because things are gonna not always go your way. Again, like communication or the sunshine not shining on us. There's gonna be some weird energy, and like it being cold out right now, but everybody running to the yacht. It's like, fuck, that should have been 2 weeks ago, bro. And you should have hit me up on Wednesday for your aprons instead of Friday night. And now you're trying to you're being a dick basically. And the whole God bless thing was all kind of weird anyway. So he kept doing God bless, and then he didn't have a phone number. Then he didn't answer. Then his email didn't work. Then he's hitting me up on Friday night talking about, oh, I'm ready to get my stuff. And I'm like, where were you Wednesday? You know, still haven't paid. Still all over the place, getting your order together. I've done that a couple times for customers where, you know, they're all over the place. Their order's not together. Their minds aren't together. And they do that to us, right? They do. I don't know how to make that. Welcome to live chat. Okay. Apparently you can live chat in. If anybody wants to test that, that'll be dope. So I know it. I have the feeling. And it's time to pay attention to the feeling. So with my best friend, I was like, I can start with love right now, Mark. I can start with love. And it wells up in my heart that I don't have enough love. The fear kicks in and it starts going, you need to set the record straight. You need to tell this motherfucker you're already paid back. You're not doing the math right. Blah, blah, blah. You got to go change my mind. And hold up. I'm running a red light here, because I want to get the show on the road and smoke. Okay, cool. This guy looks like a cop, so we'll just let him slide. All right, cool. So, get some shine on you. Get the light on you first thing in the morning. It's important. It's also important to pay your bills. You don't want to be Mr. Monday morning when you could have paid Friday. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm paying up because it was Friday and homeboy ordered. I picked up my stuff on Wednesday, Thursday. Either way, I picked up my stuff the next day. They got it done for me, and I couldn't get the money out of the checking account, so it cost me more trouble. I'm on the phone with the lady, weird energy. She's like, our policy, and I already knew she's being a bitch through her policy, and every time I gotta call these cunts, they're just cunty. It's the vibe in the place. No one's happy, no one's smiling, they're bitchy. And they try to put it on me, and I'm like, every time I call, it's like pulling teeth. Some people are cool, some people aren't. And our energy dictates that. The energy of how we're gonna answer the phone. How we're going to respond, our candor. And that's why we had to have this conversation this morning, because it was all about tone. You know, the girl was trying to read into the tone, and it's like, you can't be reading into my tone through a text. You know, darn could be damn, could be fuck, you know. And that's what we were talking about, that energy that we were saying fuck you, and that we're stabbing ourselves because we're so hurt that we feel fucked that we're gonna throw fuck you. Like, I don't know if you've ever been alive, but I'm sure you've screamed fuck you and just hurt yourself. Mind you, it's like it's aimed to hurt the other person, but you're only hurting yourself. You're hurting your heartbeat. Kind of this morning, called my buddy. He asked me not to tag him in his post because he's selfish and he only wants his products on his shit, which is fine. So I avoided texting him this morning. I get the please stop tagging me. And I'm like, bro, enough already. If you don't want to be tagged, just hit untag. I swear I didn't tag you. Yeah, you did. Da-da-da. I'm like, you know what, bro? It's Monday morning. I don't want any of this negativity. You know, like, I just don't. And me trying to explain it to people seems to not work, gets me blocked or more confrontation. So it's a choice right there to be the teacher, or what I thought was teach them about how they're communicating. It's only going to make them feel uncommunicated, misunderstood, and that's therefore the shit didn't get done right. If anybody else knows what's going on, it's a lot like that, where you know when you're going to argue with somebody, you know when the vibration is just wild and it's not being nice, you know what I'm saying? And I knew too, you know, this tent's rolling up off my window. And I knew too that if I was going to have this conversation the way that he was coming about me, just look at the email, add it up, bro, just being super aggressive. Not only was he about to block me and that we weren't friends anymore, but I wanted to lead with love and go, dude, I'm not a con man. He called me a con man. That pissed me off. Con men don't pay you back. I've been paying you back this whole time consistently. Even threw him another $100 after he blocked me because I don't want him to be without supplies. And that's where my instincts are. That's where I have to lie. I have to, one, walk away. Most importantly, not fuck up the energy anymore, not add my weird energy, not add my teacher energy, not explain my energy, try to talk my way out of it, in it, or around it, right? Explaining it. And now the new energy, the new tactic is, instead of getting all involved with it, is walk away from it till that energy dissipates. Motivation, baby. Like, that's what it's all about, is being able to just walk away from it till your spirit is okay to talk again. And that's something I learned from my spiritual mentor. It's like, okay, that's in front of me. I want to deal with it right now, but like, don't tag me, bro. Just delete it. You know, I'm deleting his comment and he can untag himself. No drama. No one dies early of a heart attack. And that's what I was telling him. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to die early of a heart attack. Especially when we're talking about post. Can you imagine dying of a heart attack because someone caused you some drama through a post? You know, like, you let the internet kill you? Like, that makes no sense to me. So I'm on the level of small, little things popping, nothing stopping the big things, because you say big things popping, little things stopping. Big things popping, nothing stopping. You know, the show must go on. One monkey don't stop no show. None of us are walking on water. None of us have it perfect. You know, some of my friends get it, you know, for the friends that do get it and realize that it's not us personally, that it's just a digital program, that it doesn't matter what you post, it's not real life. Even if we put a lot of our real life issues and personal feelings and personal photos inside of this system, doesn't make it more real. You know what I mean? In fact, it just makes it more surreal because it's not the real deal. We are the real deal. And that's what I was trying to explain to people, is like, you can be the real deal anytime you feel, as long as you stop acting with the weird energy inside of you. All of us have energy, aggressive energy, narcissistic tendencies. We're all narcissistic to a degree. There's some of us that are deep narcissists. There's some of us that are just subsurface narcissists. We all have our own self-interest in mind. The thing that I'm having in mind is the way I act. I don't have control over the way they act. And if I let little words harm the warrior, something else that he was teaching me yesterday, he said, you're a warrior, bro. You don't need to worry about people's words. I've had the most beautiful woman in my house, and it kind of ticked me off because she's like, I don't like your writing style. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, it confuses me using the cap locks. It's hard to read. There's a reason I'm doing it. It's for text printing. You know, like when you're reading text, you know, especially in a hashtag, now I'm explaining to you how I did, the first letters being cap locks helps you decipher the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you put supercalifragilisticexpialidocious all the way together in one big fucking word, it's gonna look weird. I use cap locks to separate out the words so you can read it faster. It's just a technique. She didn't like my technique. Well, the Pope didn't like Michelangelo's David. He came in from his angle. He's like, that nose is too big. Yeah, because the thing's 18 feet tall and you're fucking 18 feet away from it. It's going to look big to you. Okay, duly noted. But he goes up to it and just humors the person. You know, we humor these people. My friend shows up being critical of me running red lights. We humor them. They do not know that they're offending. You know, I've said things and I didn't know I was offending. I sent the text, she got it out of context, and now she's going full feminist aggressive, just trying to, I don't know, make a point that she can fight back or fight men. And it's like, lady, you don't want to be a fighter. You don't want to fight men. Men, and I told my other friend, she's a really nice person, and she said something really cocky, and fine, then I'll just go see someone else, some kind of shit like that. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, you know. No, I'm just joking. And I'm like, don't joke like that. You're not that kind of person, you know. I'm an aggressive person. If you start talking shit, I'm gonna give you shit. And for me, not to give shit is humanly impossible. We're almost talking about, you know, the grace of God here. I've always been able to put in the work, make things happen, go after it. These times in our lives, right? The ways that these things work, maybe not. Some of us are all over the place. Some of us are chasing the feeling, chasing the emotion, and therefore we're just chasing our tails. If every person, like you got 5,000 people in front of you, now the one word doesn't make any sense because it's just one person. I can't stop you because there's 4,999 other people behind you with an opinion, with a comment. And I always just telling people, yo, I don't want to hear your criticisms. I don't go over to you and go, oh, you know what, your website sucks, or I wouldn't have designed it that way. It's not my place. But people find it in their place to get weird energy. They find it in their place to quit or find someone else, or hit me personally, and he went off to someone else and got the order from someone else. I think it's better this way, you know, especially when you start doing the God bless and you're acting like you're a fucking Christian, but you're wasting my time. You're like, I wanted to get this order done, but you didn't put in your order on Wednesday. You've been spinning my wheels for the last month. I've been talking to this dude, coaching him how to fucking get an order done. Most people just call me with their direct order and it gets done that day. This guy stroked me and kicked my tires for a whole month only to be weird energy. His email didn't work. I've been weird energy too. Let me not just point the finger at him. I've been weird energy too, bro. Where I've been like, oh shit, man, there's cops following me. You know, like that other day, I was missing a little bit of touchdowns and I was picking up my homie. They already feel the non-gratitude. They already feel that there's no appreciation. Me too. I feel it already because I already know what time it is. I got a car, I got a truck. Oh man, when I had a truck and muscles and I was friendly, everybody called me to move. Now, mind you, I had never seen these people. I must have moved 3 people in a row and never heard from them again. And I was 30 and I was like, I could get an injury. I could blow out my knee or my back. Nobody would take care of me and I would never hear from these people again. That's how people are. They'll hit you up straight up when it's time for them to get it going. They're like, yo, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. You know, like, I need a ride. Well, when you're in need, your energy is a certain caliber. When that energy's gone, when the need is gone, when the itch is gone, all of a sudden, it's like girl sleeping with the dude. You can go from goddess to zero pretty quick. It feels weird, right? You gave him this energy, you let him inside of you, and you put on another notch count for this dude who now's not texting you. You've officially had a one-night stand. You went as far as to have sex with an individual and they never want to meet you again. There's a lot of that. I got that in my life too. Not only one-night stands, but people never want to meet me again. That's exactly what my ex did. She said, your weird energy, I never want to see it again. So it's like this. We can keep pumping out that energy. We could keep pumping out that negativity, which I was just doing, you remember? Because it was just like that too. Remember, because I was just talking to him and all that other shit just happened. So that happened, right? Like I'm literally had a chance not to fight with my best friend, let him know that he's loved and we want him to get home safe. And even if my unemployment money didn't make it, I'll still work off what I owe. One of my other buddies, he said, weird question, right? We're talking about weird energy. He said, weird question. Can I order business cards to work off the debt that you owe? And I was like, you know what? That's fair, bro. You know, that's actually really fair. Let's do it that way so you don't feel like you're missing out on things, right? And I don't feel like I just wanted to get all the unemployment money and pay for everything, pay for the whole festival itself, right? I didn't want to have any issues. I didn't want to cause any trouble. I can't film it here, so I'm just going to pull over real quick. I didn't want to have any issues. I didn't want to have any problems, you know? Same with my best friend. I've been paying him back because he's hooked me up when I was flying out. When I went the first time to Brazil, he was cutting checks. He was giving me $40 here, $100 there. So I've been giving $100, $40, you know, making sure he's okay. $500, making sure he gets a plane ticket back. Now it's just arguments. Now it's block city. We talked about blocking people. I get blocked. I block people. I've unfriended people. Probably didn't deserve it. I've been petty. I have not walked on water. Okay? I'm just telling you now. I have not walked on water. I should have got off my lazy ass on Friday. I should have paid these guys, but now it's Monday. I'm going to finish the show before I go in. I just missed the 11 o'clock meetup time for getting on the yacht. It's kind of cold. It's Monday. I didn't even have a +1, so I didn't go. But, you know, that's what happens when it's late, last minute type shit. You don't feel like you're fully involved with it, right? You don't start feeling like your regular self. And if you don't feel like your regular self, kind of like what my ex did, you can walk away, but she didn't communicate. She just walked away. She just started putting up her force field. And most people, he at least answered the phone and went, a non-answer is aggressive in its own right. People do passive aggressive shit all the time, especially women. This is just statistics I'm explaining, but we have an opportunity, like I said, to lead with love. I'd love to say that I always led with love. It's mostly saints over here. This is Jesus smoking weed right here. You know what I mean? Jesus is smoking weed. Your perfect human being is not perfect. Perfectly imperfect. And that's what our whole brand's based off is, being mostly saints. You know, we are mostly saints. Most of us are. In my heart, I want my best friend to be okay. I want his stuff to be okay. I wouldn't have moved his shit. I wouldn't have brought him along if I didn't think he wanted to be okay. Yeah. Oh, you're beating up on me. I'm like, dude, it's wrestling, bro. This is normal.
Kind of like the soft kid calling foul in basketball. Man, stop acting like a little bitch, bro. We don't call fouls around here. Huh? I don't want to play. Then don't get on the big boy court. Don't go to third world countries and risk it for the biscuit if you're going to act like a bitch. I didn't get to bitch to anyone about South Korean prison. Nobody's going to care. No one's going to listen. But also, my responsibility. You're the one that stayed for almost a year in Brazil, and now you're on some, hey, when did we leave? And I'm like, about a year ago. I don't know. Dude, it's on your passport. Just look at it. So now I'm getting the stupid questions. I'm getting the Friday night late fucking calls talking about, hey, I'm ready to make my order. Well, if you were so ready, you would have done it on Wednesday, bro, when the fucking factory was open. Now you wasted the time trying. I told you, don't waste my print time. Tell people all the time, not me personally, it is me personally, but print time, the time that's going to take to actually print this stuff, they wait till the last minute. Didn't order Wednesday, didn't order the whole month, and then when it came Friday, didn't like my tone, didn't like respect my personal time, and he just went and ordered it through somebody else, and I'm like, cool. I'm never going to get the time back it took for me to coach you. 20 different emails back and forth. You weren't me when I was handing the flyer to your model and earned your business the first place. And then you're going to be up in my fucking late. I just wouldn't do that to people. In business, I can't go up to, where am I? Prevent a theft? Man, this place still looks empty. It's Monday and the parking lot's closed, bro. You're over here trying to get me to open up my warehouse in Texas like I own the place on a Friday night. Not being cool, that weird energy. Same with the other girl, thinking I'm being passive aggressive because like I call, I text, I live in the now. I don't like that. I don't like that. Out comes the feminist energy. Now I'm aggressive. She's being aggressive. She's coming out, people calling names, being weird, long explanations. It's like, I've been there, bro. I try to tell her, it's happened to us all. Calm down. It's been all of us at one point in time where we acted weird. We misconstrued a text, and now we're acting a fool. Case in point is, like I told you on the show, I don't think it was Robert Greene that was saying this, but this one guy was like, his aha moment was like, waiter! And the whole factory's looking, the whole restaurant looked at him, because I'm looking at the factory right now, like, bro, you can wait. No, he acted a fool. I need my salt, water, whatever. And he's like, he didn't even say anything. It was right in front of him. So it's us. Our opportunities are right in front of us, and we're acting out of sorts. And I told him it's hard. My spiritual mentor, Terry Prince, it's hard to be a good person when you've been hurt. You're really asking a lot. Like my friend said, why are you arguing? I'm not arguing by myself. It's hard to be nice to someone. She said, all you had to be was nice, Saint. And he's like, it's really hard to be nice to someone that's calling you names and being rude. It's going to be hard to pull a smile out of your ass. But sometimes that's what we got to do. We got to fucking pull love out of our ass. That should be a porn. Pull love out of our ass and go, I'm human too. I don't want to add to the drama, because drama's a buzz, bro. It's like you're next in line snorting. I don't know if anybody else has out there been snorting, but I actually used to snort lines. And then you get to go, no, somebody's right behind me and shit, or what? Who is this dude? I don't know, but he's got his lights on, so go ahead. So anyway, it's a lot like that. Wow, that's so weird to just pull up right behind me with lights. I don't know. You guys saw it? I don't know. Looks like he's putting out ropes and shit. I'm just trying to finish my smoke and shit. If life will let me. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Let me get my boy. You open yet? Good morning. You open yet? Good morning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody tried cutting my catalytic converter out. Yeah, that's why it sounds like a lawnmower now, dude. It was all quiet and shit. Now it's got to overwork. We caught him in the middle of the act, but there's a slice in it.
Kick their ass.
They ran off and tried to hide their plates. They were on meth, bro.
Did you catch them?
No, we caught them in the act, but then they were like, we caught them, but they were like, this is our car. And yeah. And it was like, no, you're near my son's car. My mom actually caught him. Say, get the fuck away from my mom. Because they took her catalytic converter 6 months ago. And it's the Priuses that they really want. So, like, I was parking backwards in the parking spot thinking I was protecting in the muffler. It's more center here.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, bro. And you can kind of see right here that where their hands touched on the dirty, like they were underneath it.
Yeah.
So, like, they went underneath my car. I don't know, dude. I thought I had it. I don't know, bro. Meth heads, bro. And I'm like, it's less than a foot off the ground. I'm backed up on reverse because I think I'm protecting the muffler because that's where normal catalytic converters is. It's underneath here, and now you can hear it. It sounds like a lawnmower.
Just have it welded up.
That's what I told my homie. I got a homie that like changed my oil. I'm like, dude, can we weld it? Can we just do something?
You can also get patches at the auto parts stores.
Yeah.
To go around it with 2 C-clamps.
Okay.
They're made of.
I've seen motherfuckers in California now doing fucking like it's almost like a skid plate. They're welding actual cages around their catalytic converter. Bro, you have a fully functioning car and then you don't.
Yeah.
It's like that just for platinum. So.
Yeah, for $30.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
No, I think they get a little more than that. I think they're getting $300. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, because they're like $600 part. So.
We just welded a pipe in place on a kid's car. And
Yeah.
cheated those resistors.
Okay.
You can put a resistor and a capacitor in line. And
Right.
on the outside one.
Yeah.
Certain voltages, whatever the car.
Uh-huh. And Ryan's here too, right? Yeah. I'm all paid up now.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to be paid up. Friday was windy.
Yeah.
Later, bro. I gotta start doing more peace signs than rock star signs. I was doing a lot of this in Brazil, like I'm some kind of surfer. Too much of this going on, you know, instead of this and there, and then rock star. I've been doing a lot of rock star, but it looks like I'm saying fuck you real quick. So peace, not like this, not like fuck you still, but peace, outward peace to people. They're paid up. I could be on the yacht right now. I mean, the sun is shining, but it's fucking cold, dude. It's about 60 degrees out of nowhere. You know, the winter has showed up fast. It didn't even do fall or spring. It just fucking showed up. So, you know, that's life right there in general. Making up amends for people that misunderstood me because, you know, he didn't want me recording from before. That's the 3 minutes that I'm over, you know. But that's what I wanted to share this morning was I should have fucking ended the show before I started talking to him and pulling up. But weird energy, bro. Your weird energy, my weird energy. We have the ability to just not engage our energy. And I think that was the big aha moment. Sure, none of us are walking on water. Sure, none of us are perfect all the fucking time. But if we know it's about to happen, if we're not involved with it, if we don't add our energy to it, then there's no catalyst. There's no conversion. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted people to see. So I just dropped it off. Drove past the cops, keep it pushing, stay out of trouble, you know. That's where I'm at with my life, and I wish I could, like I said, I wish I kind of already knew that the relationship was going to end with my best friend because he started to, you know, talk like a Jesus freak, and I think that's always been in him. His conversion, you know, to toughen him up, it didn't really stick. He much rather be a polite person. I wanted him to be a strong person. I don't get to say what other people get to be. All I know is my best friend isn't a Jesus freak, isn't a weak person, and he's somebody that is strong and travels the world. That's why I was trying to groom him too. I'm that kind of person. Like we talked about it yesterday, or I was listening to it. What's his name? Fuck, dude, the black dude, motivational speaker, really good since the 70s, but he was older now, and they're interviewing him, and he was saying 4 things real quick. Is one, you get not what you want, but what you are. which I thought was huge, right? It's what you are. If you're a hard worker, that's what you're getting, you know? If you're not, then guess what? It's not going to work very well for you. 2 was I'm high, and I can't remember it word for word and verbatim, even though I wish I did. This is a live show. I'm not a perfect human being. Things come and they go. I don't remember the other thing. I remember there was like a 4th point that that hit home for me, and I wanted to tell you guys about, but now I'm too high to remember. So that'll be another show. But you know, as we grow and learn, all of us together, you know, it's all one person. So that's what I wanted people to be about, is like that. When you open your mouth, you for sure let people know what you're about. So, you know, get good at communication. That was the 4th thing you said. Get good at communication, because once you open your mouth, there's no letting the words back out. So now you got this valve. Me, I've been an automatic weapon. I've been spraying people, random people. Children are getting hit. You know, I have the power to walk away. I have the power to ignore. I have the power to disengage. I don't have to constantly be on the offensive. There's counter-offensives all the time for like war games, and I've been playing war for too long. You know, I don't have to be a survivor anymore. I don't have to be prickly anymore. I don't have to be aggressive anymore. I'm sure I'm going to have my moments, and I'll pick my moments. I'm sure they'll pick me. But from here on out, honestly, I got to learn how to disengage. And for me, I've always been your huckleberry. No, I'm not going to let you call me a con man. No, I'm not going to let you try to call me on a Friday night. And all these other people, they found alternatives, right? Yeah. But hey, I found an alternative away from them. So some relationships, like seasons, they come to an end. It is no longer warm out, right? You know what I'm saying? It is no longer warm out. That's a fact of life. It's called fall. It's called winter. It actually feels like fall, winter. It's kind of nice now with the windows up, but that wind factor, I'm not sure how we were going to do the yacht this morning. Like, I was trying to meet him at the pier. I guess I had to be at the Silverton. I could have left earlier. I still was doing my post. I got up early. My intentions were to go. Without a +1, I didn't go. I should have gone. And then I tried to meet him at the pier, and then they were like, nope, we gotta all be together. So talked myself out of it, basically. That's what we're doing. We're talking ourselves in and out of things on a regular basis, and talking ourselves into drama, continuing it, going back and forth with post battles like this morning's. Just fucking delete it, bro. Like, we don't want to die of early heart attacks, homie. And then other people, maybe it was passive aggressive, man. We're not speaking straight to each other. Can't wait to delete each other. We're all living life without each other. We're all fucking lonely if it's not our way. We're conflict resolution, man. I mean, that's really the hack of life. They don't ever talk about that. Then your what's his fucking name? 10X dude. Capone. No, what's his name? I don't know, because I don't follow him. But that dude, when he's doing this shit, he's always talking money. He uses it as a buzzword. And if you're just chasing money, there's no one out there that's showing passion. You know, it's important to have passion. It's important to have some sort of drive. You're going to need some level of narcissism to believe in yourself, that your ideas are good, that your intentions are good. And the way that I sleep at night, and just like me and my spiritual mentor Terry Prince were talking about yesterday, is like, you know, inside your heart who you are. You know if you're out there stealing, you know if you're out there loving, you know if even if it got dirty or fucking raw, what your intentions were. And that's what we're talking about, humans, good humans. You know, my intentions were not to con my best friend. My intentions were toughen up my best friend. The intentions are, you got paid back. I think you think that I owe you some money. I think you think that you bought in on my car. Our finances got too close. We got too close. So by the time I paid back all his Cash App, and paid back all the bought the flight tickets, and you know what I mean? Like, now it's like, I know you need money, but I don't owe you any more money. I don't mind giving you some more money, but I'm letting you know you've gone past the point of where we were even. And he doesn't want to do even. He wants to do ticky-tacky bullshit. And I'm like, bro, you got my place for 5 days, for 5 months. a whole room, and I stayed in your place for 5 months, a whole room. Now I'm a human being that obviously used electricity and utilities, so obviously those went up, you know, like the internet usage. But with your stuff in the room, it didn't take a shower, you know, it didn't get any internet usage, so we're that doesn't make sense to charge you for that. But room for room, 5 months for 5 months, yeah, it made a lot of sense to me. I'm looking at it like, dude, we did the same thing. I got to stay where you were at the same amount of time, plus I paid. I didn't agree to that. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you want $500 a month and my spot for free because you need the money. I get it, bro. I've been there before. I can be petty. I can start miscounting, doing the Chinese math is what I call it. You know what I mean? When your handwriting's all fucked up and you're just, you know, doing it weird. You know, you're not adding it up because you don't want to add up your stuff. You only want to add up other people's stuff, right? Like, this is what you owe me. Yeah, but you just ate 2 steaks, bro. Oh shit, I did. You know what I mean? Nobody owes anyone anything. And that was another thing from my spiritual mentor. Nobody owes anyone owed shit. We get very specific. If you want to lend out stuff, lend out, and the fact that you might not ever get paid back. I'm of the belief where I don't like owing anyone anything. So I like my dying day, no one can be like he didn't pay me back. I'll work it out whichever way is possible. I'm of the thing, like, I already paid this dude back with the math that I'm doing. His math is all weird, chicken scratch, and I'm just like, dude, I can't just pay you indefinitely. I think you're already paid back right now. How much money do you think I exactly owe you? Man, keep it real. Consider everything. And people just, they don't do it that way. They want to consider just themselves, right? You're like, I consider that I hooked you up and that got done and that's it, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm living in a different world right now. I'm living in a world where I could be on a yacht. I'm kind of missing that right now. I'm like, fuck, I just missed it by a little bit. Missed it by 43, 45 minutes. I'm kind of, and that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to focus and get my bills paid. I guess I could have done that earlier, then done the yacht thing, but it was like to will myself to a yacht on a cold day. I'm all warm and cozy in my car right now, but it was cold. It's still cold and windy out, and I'm like, yacht, lake, no +1. I gotta pay this bill first. What if I pay after? You know what I'm saying? Do it that way. A lot of those kind of thoughts came into my head and into play, and I'm just like, just handle business today. It's Monday, time to handle business. I guess I could have been on the yacht, but I had no idea what that business was about. You know what I mean? I just wanted to just play, and nobody was willing to play with me today. So I'm done playing. This is about real business. Like my buddy said, it's time to get back to business. We're really serious about ourselves. You know, like men talk about it. We got to learn about women. Women, you need to learn about men. We're really serious about yourselves. Learn about you. That was the biggest eye-opener for me yesterday with my spiritual mentor, who I haven't seen face-to-face in years or before COVID, was that when we were both talking about ourselves, dude, it's like, you know you, dude. He's like, if I don't fucking pick up that phone right now, I'm gonna tell him about his motherfucking ass. Listen here, motherfucker, that I can be a bitch too. And he was saying it, and I'm like, I can be a dick too, but I need to learn to walk away from that till that energy dissipates. I love you, I'm still here, I'm just walking away for a little bit, that kind of thing. Way more adult than just walking away, just deleting babies, just blocking, no communication. That's what we're end up doing. We're just stewing, all of us, and we never had no conflict resolution. We think just by blocking people that we're fixing the topic. There's going to be another person that you're going to disagree with. I'm sure it's going to happen to me again today. It's weird energy. That's why I described it this way. So, on my heart from the start, it's your boy Marky Saint. Thanks for participating in the shine. Saint's Addiction. You know, this is the see no evil Jesus, because he sees no evil in smoking weed. And I see no evil in being mostly saints. So, you guys go have a blessed day, a full spectrum day, happy day, an introspective day, and a productive day. Peace and love. And as always, that means goodbye, but not forever and finished. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like sharing. Ciao. Peace. Beijos. See you on this side.